had been working with our foundation for about 3 years, and we had our first son, and he just really opened our eyes and our hearts. We understood that you would literally do anything you could for your kids. When our son, second son, Nash, was born, immediately they told us they were gonna have to take him away to the NICU because they think he had a punctured hole in his lungs. It was out of our control, and all we knew to do in that moment was to pray and trust God and trust the doctors. Nash was taken to the NICU, and by the grace of God and the doctors, in his fighting fashion, which is very, makes sense with who he is, he wowed the doctors and the hole healed on itself, and he was okay. And it was a miracle, and we were so thankful for that. And then the medical bills started coming in, and he was only in the NICU for about 32 hours, give or take. And the medical bills were incredible from just being in the NICU for that amount of time. We had no idea that it was coming in an instant. Life was changed, and that is how so many of these families are affected. They are going on with their everyday lives, and bam, cancer, bam, heart disease, bam, a disability. They aren't prepared for this, and it is so heartbreaking, but what we know is we know that God is good, and we've experienced that. Our family, our friends, we had them fighting for us when we didn't know how to fight for ourselves. They were praying for us, they were our heart, they were our soul, and they were our breath at the time. We knew that we had to be that for this foundation. We had to be the prayers, we had to be the heart, and we had to be the breath for these families.
Since we started this, we've been able to give almost $700,000. We've been able to help so many families, and we hear story after story just of how appreciative they are.
In 2 Corinthians it says, He comforts us in all of our troubles so that we can comfort others. When they are troubled, we will be able to give them the same comfort God has given us. And we really want to shift our perspective of helping financially, giving the situations, but really giving them hope and the comfort that we have received through God's grace, because each and every person is so deserving of that, and He so freely gives it. And that is what we want to do. We want to be able to give that hope and be a light in this midst of darkness and terribleness that we can never imagine. Because it could be you, it could be me, it could be our neighbors, our sisters, and so we are called to help these families in any way we can.
This is what we're really passionate about. This is a fund where we provide financial aid where insurance doesn't cover payments of medical expenses.
We want you to know that your money is going to make a huge difference for these families and for the kingdom, and we could not do this without you. That's why we're so thankful you guys are here.
We're just very appreciative that everybody would come out and support what we're doing. Every dollar that we raise is going to impact a family. So let's get ready to do it. Thank y'all very much.